On this week's video, we've got some third-party Masterpiece Transformers, we've got some vintage Power Rangers, and we've got all sorts of other cool stuff. Hey guys, it's me Gareth again, and I'm back with another weekly update of goodies that I've bought in. And it's been a weird one this week. It seems quite bot heavy, but there's some nice little gems amongst it all. So I'm going to get started with a die-cast car that came in, because I know how much you guys love the die-cast cars. Another 1/18 scale. It's from the same person that keeps bringing me all the others, and it is, I'm dipping it over to double check just to make sure, a 1969 Camaro. It's being used under license, and all it says underneath about the manufacturer is Die-Cast Promotions. So I actually don't know who it is that has made this one. I don't know if it's Auto Art, I don't know if it's, I don't think it's Greenlight, although Greenlight have done one of these. But I know that quite frequently with the Greenlight the doors don't open, whereas on this one it does. So I'm not sure who it is that's made this, but it's a really nice model. Opening boot, opening bonnet to reveal a gorgeous engine, and like I said, opening doors. So I drop it. There we go. So yeah, it's a nice little model. Very nice little model in a metallic green. Curious to see how I'm going to get on with this, because I don't think I'm going to fit everything on this tabletop by the time I've done. Purely because they're right in front of me, I'll show you some graphic novels that came in. These were originally bought from me, but they're showing a little bit of wear, so they won't be going out too expensive. Deadpool vs Sabretooth, which is volume 5 of a particular Deadpool run. The one by Jerry Duggan, if that helps you at all. Fear Itself Ghost Rider. And another Deadpool. This is the Secret Empire one, and it's volume 5 of another Jerry Duggan one. That's 2 volume 5s, both by Jerry Duggan. They are different issues, it's on there at least. That one, and today, because I'm filming this on a Friday, I had a bundle of Punisher comics brought in, and I think this is the most recent series, and it's all 12 issues. They're all there. This is the run that's going to kind of reboot Deadpool. They retire Frank Castle at the end of it. Spoilers. Does he die? Does he quit? Does he get a life? I don't know. I haven't read it. But you can. I'm going to show you some of the Transformers just to get them out of the way, to be honest with you. I'll start with the not smallest, but probably lowest value one first. We've got a Grimlock. This one was a Tesco's exclusive. It's a Voyager class Grimlock, and it's reusing the mould from Fall of Cybertron. I think it's the Fall of Cybertron one, which was quite a cool figure, to be honest with you, and I do have one myself. This one was reissued in what they called G1 colours. So you got the chrome gold, you got some translucent plastic here and there. In fact, did you? You're supposed to get some translucent plastic, but there isn't any. I'm guessing they're going by the shield and the sword, maybe. And obviously the grey. He's quite cool. He's not bad. He came in a 2-pack with a very, very chrome Silver Knight Optimus Prime. I think it was for the Age of Extinction release, and it was a Tesco exclusive. Or at least it was in the UK. It was probably Walmart or something like that in the States. And from that one to the largest, I would say, we've got Transformers Masterpiece. Nice. Sunstorm is this one. It's the Thrilling 30 line, 30th anniversary. And I always thought that this version of Sunstorm looked like Ronald McDonald. Now, imagine this guy turning up at your birthday bash with a pile of chicken nuggets. Look at that. I think it looks like Ronald McDonald. What do you guys think? It's Ronald McDonald. It is. It's Ronald McDonald. I didn't realise he had squeezy in head. That's probably for transformation mode, isn't it? Yeah. He's not bad. He's complete. The rest of his bits are there. He's got his other rockets, missiles. He's got the little dude that can pilot him. Stand. All there inside the rest of the packaging. Now, the other Transformers I've got are third party. Masterpiece style third party. I just dropped a sword. This is a version of Nemesis Prime. And he's from the IDW comic books. Quite like the soft goods cape that he comes with. It probably does take a bit of fiddling though to get it to hang just right. Yeah, he's quite cool. In fact, he's very cool. His accessories do include a matrix of leadership with a purple centre, which I quite like that. That's cool. And no, I haven't filmed that, so I can't show you it. But it exists, I tell you. We've got an Impactor. I forget what they actually call this guy. That one's called Optus Nox, I think his name is, even though it's actually Nemesis Prime. Impactor here, I forget the name that he actually should have. His official, non-official name. You know what I mean. They can't call him Impactor because that's a registered trademark, same as Nemesis Prime. So because they're knocking it off and releasing a third-party version of it, they give it a name that they can get away with doing. Don't matter that they're using his face, or his face. That's alright, apparently, as long as they don't use his name. Cool figure, though. Cool figure. And here, I'd forgotten his name until I just picked him up. Here we've got Gears. Again, another third-party one. He's quite cool. Nice and posable, nice smooth joints. Very cool. Again, I forget the company that's actually made him. And I don't know his non-Transformer, unofficial name. Whatever. Yeah. And there's two more. We've got two parts of Defensor. Now this one's, I can tell you what they are. It's PS25 Navigant Interceptor. And it's by Ocular Max. Quite like the boxes on these, they're quite cool. They look like they wouldn't look out of place in Superdrug or Boots, but they're quite cool. This guy is PS21 Medicus, the Doctor, apparently. we had a really cool He-Man brought in. This is the Mattel Classics line. Dropped his sword. I have a habit of dropping swords today, apparently. There we go. Okay, so he's not quite complete. He does come with his axe, he comes with his shield, and he comes with a sword, but the sword is the one that splits in two, so you can combine it. Whatever. He doesn't have the full version of the sword, unfortunately. But really cool. Tend to have they've come down in price a little, but it still has quite a value to him. See if I can get him to stand up. Got 3 of the new Playmates Star Trek figures. These ones are from Wrath of Khan and feature Captain Kirk, Commander Spock, and the titular character Khan himself. I'm quite impressed with these. This is the first time I've seen these, and they've got pretty good articulation. And they've got really nice sculpted faces, good details on the costumes. Playmates have come a long way from those Star Trek figures that they were making in the 90s. These are really, really good. And they do come with quite a few accessories as well. I'm actually going to sell these as a set of 3. Just because they kind of go together and I can't be bothered faffing around with all those different accessories. So I'm going to do the set of 3, probably 20 quid, maybe 25. I think 20 quid. So yeah, they're quite cool. What came in with that though was much more impressive, and that was the Starship Enterprise. It's the new version by Playmates. It's got lights, it's got sounds. It's a really nice detailed model. Yeah, so this is a really nice model. We've got a pretty cool stand as well with different levels of articulation there. The detail on the model is really, really nice. It does feature lights and sounds. You'll have to excuse the wobble. There's 3 buttons on it. That one I was just pressing was the back one. Front one does your blaster effects, your weapons, and then we get speech on the middle one. I'd love to know who it is because it doesn't sound like Kirk to me.
Arm photon torpedoes. Man battle stations.
It might be him, but it doesn't sound like him to me.
Photon torpedoes, fire. Prepare for warp maneuvers. Security alert to all decks. Arm photon torpedoes.
It's a really nice model. Put the lights out so you can see those a little better. There's only one little box this week from Diamond, and that makes me happy. Now I've got my knife, let's dig in. Right, so knife at the ready, and here we go. I imagine this week it's going to be mostly comics and the previews catalogue. Let's see. Graphic novels and previews catalogue. That's a pretty cool looking piece, isn't it? More previews catalogue, and only a few comics at the bottom there. Let's get them out and have a look. So this week's comics are DC's The Riddler Year 1 by Paul Dano, who played the Riddler in The Batman. Dark Droids crossover Bounty Hunters from Star Wars. Death of Venomverse issue 3. Blade, that's actually a back order for a customer. IDW gives us Godzilla Rivals Space Godzilla. That's a very busy looking front cover. Sonic the Hedgehog, Endless Summer. It's a one-shot. Turtles vs Street Fighter issue 3. Alice Never After, issue 2. Elvira in Monsterland, issue 4. Hellwitch, Forbidden, issue 1. There you go, Kieran. And some tarots. We've got a couple of the expensive variants there with a naughty cover, naughty print. The cosplay variant. And the A's and B's. I'm not sure which way around they are though. There you go. As you saw, there's also that graphic novel. Avatar: The Last Airbender in Balance. And we've got this week's, or this month's previews. The main one, the Marvel, and of course, the DC. Now, I never showed you last week's stuff, did I? So I'll let you take a look now. So this week's delivery has arrived from Diamond. It's just the 2 boxes on top there. But we've also got a bigger box from someone else. I think I know what's in all of it, but let's have a look. So I've got my trusty knife. Let's hope I don't get blood everywhere. And I'm sure this is the comics first. Yes, it is. Now let's get these out and have a look at them. From Marvel, we've got the Amazing Spider-Man, and we've got another Dark Droid Star Wars crossover thingy bobby with Dr. Aphra. We've got King Spawn from Image Comics, and also nobody in that. We've got King Kong, The Great War issue 3. And from IDW, we've got Stranger Things and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 2. Seems like a while since the first issue of that came in. Back order for someone here, we've got issue 23 of Magic. And from DC, we've got Doom Patrol, sorry, Unstoppable Doom Patrol, and the variant cover. And Dawn of DC, apparently Night Terrors, issue 4. We've got some Lady Death packs of 5 here. 5 comics in there you get. They're all like foil variants. We've got that pack, we've got that pack, and we've got another pack there. Cool. Graphic novels. Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man customer order. Another customer order is for 2 guys. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Volume 2. And I've got no memory of ordering this. Wolverine Snicked. From Manga, we've got the new Solo Leveling Volume 7. We've got My Love Mix-Up Volume 8. We've got Happy to the End Volume 2. And Cherry Magic Volume 8. And then on to the big box, which I assume is not comics. That's right, it's not comics, it's Foam Peanuts. Let's see what we can... I'm going to put the camera down in order to get these out of the box. In that box we have this, and I don't need to open it because it's this guy. Black Series, Old Republic, Darth Malgus. It's pretty beefy, pretty beefy. Don't know if it really deserves to be a deluxe though. That's quite an excessive box for what I know is going to be in it. Also in there was 3 of these pretty cool Super 7 Astro Zombies reaction figures. I think they're pretty sweet, them. They've got that Mars Attacks feel about them. Yeah, I kind of like them. And then there was also this guy. Now, I keep ordering this because I've got a full set of these, minus Casey Jones. Twice I've ordered this now, and twice they've sent me the black and white chase. I want the normal version. And now for that really big box. Move the spoilers list. Ooh, box, what large flaps you have. And we've got more Cumberland sausages. This is probably going to be a little bit of a rerun of a previous episode, is this? Because I've ordered some duplicate items of what came before. Because they're sold. So, with that in mind, can you tell what it is here? That's right, we've got another Ralph McQuarrie Jumbo Luke Skywalker. And to go with it, Darth Vader. They do make a very nice pair. These hadn't even been in 3 days when I sold the pair last time. So I thought, sod that, I'm going to get another set. And then we also got another pair of Mandos. A normal one from the first couple of episodes of season 1, and the Beskar one. Oh, what a place to put the sticker. Really? That's coming off there. As if you need to cover his face, he's already got a helmet on. Gotta give them credit, they always well pack these boxes up. And then I've also got a load, because I was really short on them, a load of card sleeves for both Pokemon, Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh sizes. So I think that box is all standard, Pokemon and Magic. And then this one, it looks like they're all standard as well. I know I've got some smaller ones somewhere for the book. Oh, I'm fairly sure they're in here. Yeah, there we go. All sorts of colours as well. So yeah, there's just this one left in here. Can't remember what this is. And customer order. That's why. Wow, camera's going mental. There we go. SH Figure Arts Freezer Second Form from DBZ. Look at those eyes. They see into your soul. Also got a few Action Force pieces. Complete as well, also I'm told. I believe they are. We've got 3 divers, 3 frogmen from Independent Series. Original Series 1, Q-Force, and I forget what that one is. 3 divers, 3 Action Force divers. All completies. And there was also this one as well. He's not quite so complete, but he is there at least. Pretty cool piece. I like this. I really like this. Mostly because of the condition of it. And it came off the same guy as the Action Force. I don't tend to do lunchboxes. They're not really my thing. So I might have had 1 or 2 in the past. This one though, I thought it was pretty cool, and they are becoming more popular now, so I thought why not. It's an original 1983 Superman 3 lunchbox by Aladdin. Obviously Aladdin's the manufacturer, and I'm really impressed at how good quality this one is. But even more impressive, and you've probably heard it rattling around, even more impressive is the fact that it's got the flask as well. How cool is that? I think it's really cool anyway. I do. And it's unused. Now, I know a lot of people could say, oh, well, he said it was unused, doesn't necessarily mean that it is. But I think it is unused, because normally, picking up and putting that down a lot, especially if you're using it to take to school or anything, putting it down on anything is going to create a lot of wear at the bottom. And those edges, they're brand new. Very smooth, very, very smooth. So yeah, I don't think it has been used. I trust the guy. Also had traded in a complete and pretty immaculate vintage Bib Fortuna. Very cool, very clean, very nice. Not the most expensive, I know. Actually, this was off the same guy as the Star Trek stuff. And then a bunch of beaters, I would say. We've got an AT-AT driver. Okay, an AT-AT driver. We've got a Han Solo in Hoth gear. We have Commander Luke Skywalker in Hoth gear. We have a Rebel Commander in Hoth gear. And a Rebel Trooper, Rebel Soldier, wasn't it, in Hoth battle gear. Now, they do have a lot of play where the AT-AT driver is even yellowed a little bit, his torso. It is what it is. These toys are from over 40 years ago now. Nice to find mint ones, but you can have a bit of fun with those ones. And then also, not mint, but not bad either, Gamorrean Guard. We all love the green pigs, don't we? We love the green piggies. Sticking with Star Wars, we had a couple of Black Series. We've got Mando V1. Mandalorian version 1 in his original armour. And then we've got Mandalorian version 2 in his Beskar armour. And complete with jetpack. Couple of manga, never heard of them before. Pandora Hearts Volume 1 and Alice in the Country of Hearts. Both of them are listed as older teen, just so who knows.
And here's a little look at some of those things I got at the auction a couple of weeks ago. This is an O-Penny shopping centre. It's made by Bluebird Toys. You know I love my Bluebird Toys stuff. Now, it's a big play set. This is pre-Polly Pocket, so the figures are maybe twice the size of a Polly Pocket figure. But it's a really cool shopping centre. It's almost like a high street. You get your post office, your doctor's surgery, your greengrocers. There's a gym. There's all sorts in here. When you flip it round, there's like a pretty cool department store inside it all. It's fantastic. I'm fairly sure there's some little girls that would have been able to spend hours playing with this. Now, I have gone through it all, and it does happen to be 100% complete, which is quite surprising. There's a couple of the stickers that are peeled off and they've got lost, but as for the plastic pieces, they're all there. Some of the stickers were peeling at the corners as well, and I have glued them down just to make sure they don't come off. But it's a really, really nice playset. Very, very cool. As you can see on the box though, this is the one that was suffering from the water damage, the damp, the foist, and Christ, it stinks. And here we've got another Bluebird Toys playset. It's a magical theatre, or so it says. And you get to play all sorts of little pantomimes and theatre plays here. There's Cinderella, there's Snow White. You put your backdrops in, you open your curtains, it lights up. Haven't tested the electrics though, so I can't guarantee that. But again, it's complete. You colour in your own scenery as well. It does come with backgrounds that you colour in yourself, and most of them haven't been touched. One or two of them have, but most of them haven't. So yeah, another really cool set, and the box on this one's quite alright. Now these laser tag sets, ooh, these are by Mattel. I haven't tested them, I don't even like touching them. Those hats stink, they're really, really foisty. They've obviously been in some cellar somewhere, or some shed, and you open the flaps on those boxes and oh, you almost get knocked out. But these ray guns are quite cool.
And then another cool trading we've had this week is this fantastic, and it's brand new and sealed as well, is this Power Rangers Lightning Collection. What is it? Astro Megazord? Yeah, Astro Megazord. Bloody heavy, weighs a ton. It's a very cool looking beast as well. And that was traded in by channel viewer Jumpy, one of my subscribers, and he very kindly brought me a box of Jelly Babies as well. So thank you very much, Jumpy. I'm going to enjoy these. You bite the head off yours as well. You've got to bite the heads off first, haven't you? And sticking with Power Rangers, you remember that little tease at the end of last week's episode? I sorted them indeed. So we've got Micro Machines Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We've got the Black Ranger set. We've got the Yellow Ranger set, which happens to come with a bit of Black Ranger as well. We've got the Pink Ranger set, which comes with a bit of Blue Ranger as well. We've got the Blue Ranger set. We've got the Red Ranger set. And we've got, apparently this is set 1, and it's Titanosaur versus King Sphinx. Now unfortunately this is missing one figure. It's supposed to have one of the putty figures, which is missing, but it does still have the Red Ranger figure in there as well. And then there was also this bag of assorted ones too. Well, they're now in a bag, they weren't when I got them, were they? But the best thing about this collection was by far these things. And there's a full set of 6. And all 6 of them are complete. So you've got Red Ranger, Tyrannosaur. You've got Pink Ranger, the Pterosaur. You've got Blue Ranger with the Triceratops. Black Ranger with the Mammoth. Yellow Ranger with the Saber-toothed Tiger. And White Ranger with the White Tiger. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Power Rangers. It certainly isn't my bag, never has been, probably never will be. You'd think it would be with my love of Godzilla, you know, big people in rubber suits kicking over cardboard cities. Sounds like Power Rangers to me. But it's the tokusatsu part of it that I'm not a big fan of, which is the people in, you know, lycra suits. Maybe I should give the old Japanese Super Sentai stuff a try. I might like that a bit more, mightn't I? But even though I don't like Power Rangers, I've waffled on far too much there. Even though I don't like Power Rangers, I love micro playsets. You know what I'm like when it comes to Mighty Max, and these fit right in that ball bag. And they're all mint. Ball bag? These all fit right in that ball park. And you probably see it sat beside me. Jumpy also brought me this fantastic, and it really is fantastic as well. I don't know if I could get away with using it, but it's an outstanding looking piece of kit. Boba Fett backpack. It's full of pouches. In fact, so many pouches you might think that Rob Liefeld designed it. And it's got some outstanding detail. Really, really cool. Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you very much. And we bought a pile of comics. I say a pile, it's more than just a pile. It's several bags worth, a couple of boxes worth, whatever. It's a lot of comics and graphic novels. Mostly Vertigo, but there's some 2000 AD in there. There's some DC, there's a little bit of everything, but mostly Vertigo. This is going to be one of those things, just like the Doctor Who collection, like the Godzilla collection, that I have to go through and just do a little bit each week, I think. But I'll try and remember to show you it as I go along. Last, but by far from the least, and if there's anything else to show you, I will have cut it in before this as well, is a Lego set. Now I believe this is, yes, it's a 1985 Lego set. And you'll struggle to find a Lego set in as good condition as this for this age. Not only is the box in, it might not be mint, but it ain't far off. Very close. But the Lego itself is 100% mint. Quite a nice story behind this. It was bought as a gift for someone's son, and the dad bought it for him, popped it aside, ready for when the son had behaved well enough to be rewarded with it, and he forgot about it. Now, I'm not saying that he'd been a bad little boy or anything like that, but it got sealed. It just got pushed Lego set, something in front of it, and from 1985. And you don't get many sealed ones from 1985. Lego's not the kind of thing that you don't open. So that this may be one of those pieces that gets kept and goes in the museum when I get round to opening it. That's just going to leave me wanting to buy Lego Castle stuff, isn't it? Oh. Love that. Love that.
And that's your lot for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Yes, I forgot to film an intro and an outro. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, but at least I'm giving you a little something. Hope you enjoyed this week's video. I've put a lot of time into the editing of it, you might have noticed. I hope you did anyway. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you don't mind, and subscribe if you haven't already. And, well, I'll catch you again in the next one. Take care, and bye!